Hello and welcome to the latest CraftySniper's Airsoft videos. Now, I thought I'd do a quick video as it's been a while since I've done a bigger video. I'm not going to be reviewing something, but I do have a replica sat in front of me right now. Now, as many of you know, the temperature is starting to climb. We are starting to get into the less snow weather and more sun weather. So, when the temperature comes up in Airsoft, I start thinking of gas. This is my GHK gas blowback AK74 assault rifle, and I love this thing. Absolutely awesome. Now, before I start drooling over this thing, I'm not going to review this. It's not going to be a full review. It's just going to be a little bit of a glimpse. I will be doing a proper review video of this gun at some point, probably when we really get into summer, so I can really showcase this gun off. I have a soft spot for AKs. It's weird. I have a G&G AK Aims, which G&G call the GIMS for some unknown reason. I love that gun. Like I say, it's an AEG. That works. That's my secondary AEG weapon. This is my gas blowback AK74. Like I say, from GHK, and I absolutely adore this gun. Now, everything on this gun is one-to-one of the real gun. Apart from one thing, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a chance to guess what it is. I've done something to this gun, and it's external. That doesn't mean this is an AK-74. I mean, the gun is bought as an AK-74, and that's the magazine. It's not a traditional AKM magazine or an AK-47 magazine. It's an AK-74 magazine. So this is an AK-74, but something about this gun is different, and I'll show you. Give you a few seconds to work this out. Ignoring the tape, obviously, that's just what I put on there. Again, on the other side. Yeah, something is different. Guess what it was? Flash hider. That is not a 74 flash hider. Now, weirdly enough, and I've no idea why I've done this, the flash hider for this gun, the AK-74, is on my AK Aims. The AK Aims flash hider, which is this thing, is on this 74. I pulled this rifle out of the wardrobe this morning, and I've still no idea why I've done this. I mean, it fits the build just fine because it's an AK flash hider on an AK platform, so so be it. But I've no idea why I've done that, because the 74 flash hider is a little bit longer, sticks out about probably that long, and it's traditional to the 74, so I've no idea why I've done that. But anyway, other than that, this gun is boggo standard, apart from the sticky tape. I won't go into too many details of this gun, but we can be safely saying that everything on externally is one-to-one of the real thing. If it's wood on the real version, it's wood on this one. If it's metal or steel on the real version, it's metal or steel on this version. You even got the plastic pistol grip here, which is extremely narrow because being a gas gun doesn't need a motor, so it takes some getting used to, that really does, if you're used to AEGs with their motors in there, which make that a bit wider. Now, one of the main things I love about this gun is the fact that I can take this gun to pieces. Now, I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to mechanical things. My number one favourite tool is a hammer, and if the hammer doesn't work, a bigger hammer comes out. So, me working on an AEG is never going to be a good thing. I can do the basics, I can clean barrels, I can change hop systems, you know, that kind of likes, but if I have to open up a gearbox, we can guarantee that gearbox is never going to work again. So, you know, gas blowback rifles are a little bit different, and I'm going to show you this. Let's move that magazine out of the way. To strip this gun down, to get to the working parts of this gun, first of all, apply the gun onto either semi-automatic or fully automatic, makes no difference what it is. Take hold of the rear portion here and take off the top cover, like so. You're presented with this. Now, this is starting to look awfully realistic. In fact, if you was to take a photo of an AK-74 without its top cover on, it looks something like this. You have a recoil spring in the way. So yeah, I love this gun for its realism. But stripping it down, take hold of the recoil spring, push it forward, pull it backwards, and that comes out. Take out the buffer stop, piece of plastic, or whatever it is. Down, take hold of the charging handle, pull it all the way back, and out it comes. And there you go. I'm not sure whether the real AK has a mechanism. Sorry, I shouldn't lift up my middle finger like that, but it has a mechanism that looks like that. But that is your felt recoil system. And once all those bits are out, if I don't drop them, that is the firing mechanism. And that's why I love this gun. I can strip it all down, and I can add lube, lots of lube, and keep this gun maintained, which is obviously a necessity for a gas gun. If I want to change the hop system, that's just up there, and I can change the barrel, work on the hop bookings, you know, all that sort of stuff. So the whole system in this gun is extremely, extremely simple. Putting it back together is just a matter of reverse. Now remember, if this was an AEG, I'd still be trying to work out how to take the battery out. Taking this out and putting it back together again should be fairly simple. Slide that forward. All just done in reverse. Put the buffer stop back in. Recoil, spring in. Make sure it's nice and level. And this is the fun part. I love this. Lining the dust cover, the top cover up. Put it into its position. Once it's in position, you just hold it in place and give it a chop. And there you go. Brilliant. Absolutely awesome. I love that. The downside of this gun is it's a little bit pricey. The gun itself, I think, retails for now around, I mean, I bought it for £420, I think it was, from Mil-Spec Solutions in the UK. I have seen these guns go up to about £480. They're averaging between 400 and 480. Especially in summer, obviously gas prices go up because people airsofters start wanting to buy gas rifles. That's fantastic. So I spent about £420 on this gun, and I love it, as I keep saying. One of the downsides is the next thing you have to buy, because you've got your rifle and it comes with up magazine. Well, you need more than up magazine. If you want to buy more magazines like this, these are nearly £50. I know all gas magazines are ludicrously expensive, especially for assault rifles, not talking pistols or anything. But for this, £50-odd. I mean, I think I've seen some of these, the highest I've seen was £55. You can spend £400 on average on this rifle, and then spend another £400 buying the things you need, the magazines. And there's nothing special about these. They just hold 30-odd rounds, the gas goes in the back, away they go. I mean, they are quite heavy, and they are well built. You want one of these to drop on your foot, I can tell you that for note. That's not a knocking on GHK, because, to be all honest, I think Tokyo Marui are one of the greatest manufacturers out there in the airsoft world. GHK are the Tokyo Marui of the gas blowback world. Not in the fact that the FPSs are low, because obviously the FPSs are not low in this gun. They're about 330 odd FPS, depending on temperatures, depending on the gas you're using. The lowest I've seen is about 280 out of this, and that was quite a chilly day. But what I'm on about with the comparison between Tokyo Marui and GHK is the quality. The external quality of this gun cannot be knocked. The internal quality cannot be knocked. And that is why I think GHK and Tokyo Marui pretty much the same, just for different sides of the airsoft world. Obviously obviously Tokyo Marui make gas blowback rifles. I would love to review a gas blowback rifle and actually see their version of or their take on a gas blowback system. Maybe in the future I will be able to do that. But I just thought I'd do this video just to show you guys what I hope to be running once the weather starts really warming up. I mean, it was 10 degrees, 11 degrees yesterday when I was doing some testing, and my gas blowback rifles were working perfectly. So this will be coming out with me at some point. And like I say, I just thought I'd show you this off and just show you how much of a fanboy I am for GHK. So I'm CraftySniper. This is my GHK AK74. If you have any questions, comments about the GHK product line or the AK74 in particular, please feel free to ask me on the Facebook page or drop us a comment underneath the YouTube video. And I will see you guys on an airsoft site very, very soon.